Welcome back to One-on-One Sports. I'm now joined by Kurt Leston and Ryan Ballack. Now, guys, the most talked about topic this summer in the NHL, Sidney Crosby's return.
Oh,
It finally happened, and he posted 4 points in his first game back. Kurt, do you think that he's going to make a full return, or is he going to end up more like Marc Savard?
You know, I got to tell you, Crosby looked good. He really did. He looked phenomenal. He took his time coming back, and it clearly showed. But I'm picking the Marc Savard route, and I'll tell you why. You know the people who have concussions, look at Eric Lindros, look at Marc Savard. As soon as you have one concussion, you're more likely to have a second concussion. And the hit doesn't have to be that bad. All it is one knock to the head, forget about it, he's sitting in the dark for the rest of his life.
Crosby is Crosby. He's Superman.
He can be hit.
He can do anything he wants.
Stop.
Crosby has 9 points in his first 4 games. It's unheard of.
That's great.
2 goals, 7 assists. I think he's coming back full. He's going to be fine. Take a hit here or there. He was taking a bunch of hits. He even took a hard hit the first game, and he seemed perfectly fine to me.
He's a phenomenal talent. He's a great player, but all it takes is one.
They were very, I think he's going to be okay. They were very, very cautious. It took forever for him to get back. Usually when someone takes a concussion, maybe they'll take a month off, maybe they'll take a couple months off. It took almost a year off.
Too many hits during a season. The probability of it happening again, they're pretty high.
Well, we can all agree on the fact that the game needs him back no matter what.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
So another little controversial topic we have, Milan Lucic ran over Ryan Miller when he came out of the crease.
Oh, yeah.
And no fine, no suspension, and Miller was he was a little upset about it. No, not at all.
Neither his teammates.
So do you think that it's okay for a goalie to be hit when he gets out of the crease?
Look, if the goalie has his little blue zone, his little trapezoidal area, he can just stay in, do whatever he wants. He comes out, it's fair game. If he gets hit, he gets hit. Deal with it. Lucic, that was a clean hit. If Ryan Miller just needs to quit whining because he's playing hockey, not soccer.
You know what? I agree with you. For once, I agree with you, Ryan. Goalies have their crease. They have their trapezoid. They have the areas where they're safe. If they come out of those areas to play the puck, they should be considered a skater. And whenever it happens, they have to deal with it. They came out of the crease.
Exactly.
They have to be aware.
Unless it's a little aggressiveness of the goalie interference. But if it's right there, I think
if you look
all
at
for it, just wreck him.
Lucic didn't take a run at him. He had his head down. He looked up. Miller was right there out of his crease playing the puck.
He could have moved a little. They have enough padding. They got so
much brace yourself or something, right?
Grow up.
It's hockey.
Unbelievable.
The goalie is the most important guy on the ice, though. You have to admit that. It should be protected.
If he comes out of the crease, he's got to look at.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
Now,
or men.
Now we're going to look at who do you think has been the most impressive player to come out of the 2010 or 2011 draft?
For me, it has to be Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner, drafted in 2010, 7th overall by the Hurricanes. Now, this is a draft.
Season last year.
He had over 30 goals and over 30 assists. Won Rookie of the Year. Fantastic season. No one really saw it coming. They were looking at Sagan and Hall as the top 2 players. But Skinner came out of nowhere and absolutely lit up the league last year. And this year, he's averaging a point per game. You can't go wrong with Jeff Skinner.
Well, Jeff Skinner, great. But he's not on a playoff contender team, unlike Mr. Tyler Sagan,
who had 11 goals last year.
Right now, he has 12 goals already this season.
That's wonderful. He had 11 last year. Wake me up when he gets 30. Let me know when he gets 30 goals.
It'll probably be in a couple months, so I will wake you up. But Tyler Sagan right now has a plus 19, plus minus, and this is the big figure for me. And Jeff Skinner has a -5.
I like Skinner,
Granted, he's on the Hurricanes.
Skinner, he made an All-Star game his first season. Got to agree with Skinner here. Time for us to step away once again. When One-on-One returns, we will sit down with our NCAA football experts. Stay tuned.